Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. I greet to our respected guest, Madam Nur Faizatul Halimah binti Muhammad Lani from Sekolah Kebangsaan Teluk Menara. Firstly, I'd like to thank Madam Nur for her willingness to participate in today's interview. The theme for our discussion is culturally friendly learning in the classroom. And before we start with our discussion, I'd like to invite Madam Noor to introduce herself and tell us a little bit about her teaching experience.
Yeah, thank you, Ain, for having me to share my thought. Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Nur Faizatul Halima. She graduated from IPG KDRI in 2016. I was posted on 27 to SK Selancar 2 in Rompin, Pahang before transferred here to SK Teluk Menara 4 years after that. Okay, so I've been here in SK Teluk Menara about 2 years this year. In SK Selancar 2, I was teaching level 1 students, which are year 1, 2 and 3, while in SKTM, I taught level 2 students year 4, 5 and 6.
Alright. Thank you for the brief introduction, Madam Noor. And I'll be starting with the first question. Firstly, how should the diversity of religious beliefs, customs, and also culture be addressed to create a socio-cultural atmosphere and also culturally friendly classroom communication?
Okay, first, I think as a teacher, it is important for us to get to know our students first. To ensure that the awareness of being culturally friendly is promoted in classroom, it must start with the teacher themselves. So we need to take time to learn about our students' background, social background, their hobbies, what they interest in, and what makes them unique. And with that, students, our pupils will feel more comfortable and willing to share what they have, what they have believed, what they have known, what they have studied, or everything. Okay, so and also in class activity as a teacher, we can act as a facilitator to encourage conversation and healthy debate between the students. Group assignments also a great way to expose the students to allow them to together and explore more about the different culture, different belief, different religions.
Alright, thank you for that brief explanation for the first question. I'll be moving on to the second question. How do you, as a teacher, make learning culturally friendly to students, especially those from different religions, customs, and also cultures?
Okay, first, we should make them feel like they are one of us. Okay, means there should be no bias, no skin color differences, no group separation in classroom activities. What the majority gets, example, if in the classroom there are Malay, Chinese, Indians, what the Malay gets, the other races or the other culture background should get them too. And next, we should show interest and know about others' religion, belief or customs, what their practices, what are the do's and don'ts in their beliefs. And example, when there are topics in textbook, we should ask them to share what they practice in their home from their parents or their folks.
Alright, thank you, Madonna, for the second question's answer. Okay, as for the third question, what type of cultural activities did you implement? And can you explain how do you implement those activities?
Okay, I think one of the suitable activities, since we are talking about primary school, okay, we can have cultural dress show and tell. Teacher may set some questions and answer sessions with from the event. For the event, okay, teachers set some question and answer session, not only to promote or to show what they wear, but the students who wear their attire, their custom attire, should know what they are wearing and why they are wearing that costume. Okay, next. We can also host a multicultural day during English Day so that people will get exposed to the information about the multicultural and diversity, especially in Malaysia. We know in Malaysia we have three different races, which are the majority is Malay, Chinese, and India. But for example, in SKTM we don't have the minority like Chinese and India. So I think when we have this multicultural day, we might as well invite other school like SGKC to come to our school and have this kind of carnival for them to get information. Okay, and last but not least, storytelling about stories from different cultures. Poetry, for example, in classroom activities, we have textbook reading or poetry recitation.
All right. Thank you, Adamna, for the third question. For the first question, how do culturally friendly activities impacted the school community overall, from the students, teachers, and also the school community around them?
Okay, I think the surrounding or the community, it hold important role to support social and emotional student needs and development, so that people won't feel neglected due to the differences. For example, when we have only one, for example, Indian or Chinese student in our school, so we shouldn't different them as different races. Means we have to treat them fair so they don't feel neglected. Okay. Next, to encourage the teachers' understanding and recognition of the life and cultural background of each student, teacher can implement in the lesson plan about the how to respect this different culture and different custom and belief of students in their lesson plan. So it will increase confidence and civic pride and tolerance among school community, teachers, and also the students.
All right. Thank you for the answer for the fourth question. As for the fifth question, do the culturally friendly activities implemented in the classroom effective for the students to be aware and respectful of others with different cultures, and how it is effective?
Okay, yes, it should be effective for the students because they will be more sensitive to other cultures. They will be more respectful to the students, to their friends. Example, people will learn how to exchange greeting. Example, during important celebration, like wishing happy 8th day, happy Deepavali, happy Chinese New Year to the friends. Okay, they could even pay visit to each other, and with that, our Indian and Chinese friends should know what the Muslim can't eat and can eat. So it shows their sensitivity towards each other. And also, people won't question any offended customs other religions or other races have practices. For example, their attire, or even when there are some celebration, when they prick their body, their nose, when they learn why they do and do this and that, they won't question anymore because they understand that is how they practice their religion.
That is a really good answer because the students will know the do's and don'ts of all the
Yes.
cultures and religions in
Yeah.
Malaysia. As we all know, although these classroom friendly and cultural friendly activities in the classroom have many benefits, but it must also have its own weakness. So, what are the weaknesses of the activities and how it affects the students themselves?
Yeah, yes, I agree. It's normal in 30 of the pupils. It might some maybe half of them will understand what we are trying to deliver, and half of them might not be understand. But yes, as you say, there are weaknesses also in activities we have held. However, especially when people come from different ethnic, different linguistic, different social backgrounds, and they are studying the same syllabus, the same curriculum at school, and it's kind of difficult to make everyone understand. Uh, it might be because some of them cannot relate the lesson of to their real life. Example, if some of the people have neighbor or their parents have friends from different races, so it might be easier for them to understand. But if they are rarely see these people from of different background than them, it might be a bit hard for them to understand. Okay, next, teacher might also find it difficult to know whether the students understand about the material or what a teacher is deliver, uh, and might be conflicts and communication to be controlled. If there are any problem arise among the students.
Okay, is that all for the weaknesses?
Yes, that's all.
All right, thank you. And can you give a few suggestions for improving these culturally friendly activities?
Okay, number one, we can build a caring classroom community. Okay, teacher must be the core subject, the role model to create the culturally friendly activities or environment. We have to share the fun and joy of having cultural friends and neighbor. Okay, next, number two, embrace culture diversity. Teacher especially must have the knowledge about the culture diversity, what they are do and those and what are the difference between the races, the custom and the beliefs. And last one, okay, and last one, we should involve families and communities. That is the most important, and it give a very big family and communities give the bigger uh, the bigger effect, the bigger
Has a
the
big
bigger
impact on the
yeah the bigger
students.
impact, yes, in yes, to support this positive these culture friendly activities. Real learning starts at home. Parents should show good example in implementing the culturally friendly environment, right? So they hold the responsibility to explain and tell the pupils whenever they see or hear any incidents involving different races. It is not because of the culture they are inherited, but it might be the individual problems. We know last year there are various incidents involving two races like Malay with Chinese, Malay with Indians. So we hold the responsibility as parents, as school, as teacher. We hold the responsibility to explain it's not the races they inherited is the problem. No, it was an individual problem. Malay have their own faults. Chinese also, Indians also. Yes.
All right. Thank you, Madam No, for that clear explanation. So, to summarize our discussion today,
Okay.
culturally friendly learning does not really start only from the classroom, but it is
Yes.
an overall responsibility of the community and society. Therefore, I'd like to close this discussion for today, and I'd like to give a lot of thanks to Madam Noor for willing to share your thoughts in today's discussion. Thank you
You're welcome.
very much, Madam Noor.
Thank you for having me too.